Thank you all once again for joining me today on today's 820 episode. Today is your 500 seconds of resilience. Call it today's urgency meeting, a topic that I hope enhances your journey, enhances your clarity to where you're trying to go with your purpose and your message. And hope what I'm offering to you from my humble experiences are either a don't do that stuff that he's doing, or something's there useful to me and some value that can be applied to what you're doing in your own way and your own unique talents that's been given to you and that you're choosing to share with others that you come across in your life. Today's topic is called Season in a Day. Now, of course, every season has its own characteristics of weather, time, and conditions. But in each season, you probably could identify or somewhat define each season as a beginning, a planting stage, a growing stage, a reaping and sowing phase, harvesting, retiring, resting, and a dying phase for each season. I'm thinking every season does that. And I mention or proffer that topic for today's talk to apply to you and I. So do we. We represent or can represent seasons. But we can do that each day, each moment, and sometimes in each extended moment. As seasons, and for you and I as human beings, we always have cycles, but our cycles should always evolve and resonate forward and not backwards. And maybe it's only a scenario, a hypothetical for this talk today. But that's kind of what I propose to you in these episodes about change. To embrace a change of view towards the yes, the positive, the love foundation that drives us individually, differently, but in a common way as well. As they say in that movie, or in that song, I think it's by Sam Cooke, change gotta happen. I'm asking you to see yourself as the daily season and session. To see yourself as a daily season and session. To embrace you before, during, and after those daily movements and random movements of change. Every day we see that. A beginning part, when you wake up, planting, growing, you're planning to do that day. What you reap and you sow that day. You harvest, maybe review, assess what went good or bad or indifferent that day, and then you retire from that day, you rest, and then you die. Not the physical death, but you have given all you could to that day and that moment until the next, if the next comes. So I'm saying that to you today and asking you to live your reason as the season in this moment. Live your reason that you have defined as the season in this moment. Make it full and rich and prosperous and productive every moment, every day. Even if your season today seems to produce a low yield, which means you didn't get what you expected from this day. That's why I tend to reduce or minimize or most times totally eliminate that term expectation from anything, from the book, from this podcast, and even from my daily interactions with co-workers, managers, friends, or whoever, I don't go into any engagement with an expectation. I have an intention to present my best to that opportunity, but never to expect anyone to do what I think they should do. So whatever I or you have produced as your best in this moment, see that as just that. Whatever you've done, not in comparison to before or what could be later. See whatever you have produced right now as your best right now in this moment. This is your best. Right now, even if you're feeling low, a little bit depressed, when you're tired from a long workout or a long day at the office or a difficult conversation with a loved one, this is still part of your best. And embrace that in this moment with what you have in understanding with what you need and not what you want. Please allow me to restate that. Even though me calling this moment, not because of you listening to me right now, right now, I am offering that perspective. This is your best. I happen to be in your ear in this moment of your best, and not because the one you heard yesterday from someone else was more dynamic, a more resounding sound or voice. Not in comparison. No comparison to who and what you are right now in this moment, and this is your best. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your best, but I can't say that you'll have a better best. I don't see any value in making that statement. That's why I keep coming back to that statement or that perspective about this moment is the best you can already have. The best is the one you can only have. This moment is it. Yeah, we can wish and pray and plan for that grand vacation in July and in Fiji, but what about right now? Why can't this be your best right now? Because if it's not, you're going to be disappointed in that fantasy, that projected maybe best that you may get you. If you don't, I think it'd be kind of sad that you never got to it. But you can't get to this one right now. So again, I'm asking you to focus on what you have knowledge of and understanding of and some wisdom with now and for what you need, not what you want. So, a season in a day for you, change with the season each day, just like you have to do anyway. Thank you once again. As always, stay present, stay current. It will always be 820.